Hey y'all, time for this week's video. Quite a few things going on with this video. First of all, I just want to say real quick, thank you so much to everyone that has taken the time out to look at Big Southern Bow's Facebook page and all the kind words, and you guys are just so awesome and I really appreciate it. And also I have all of the subscribers who entered the giveaway for the 100 subscriber giveaway, a bow of your choice. And there were about a good handful of people who signed up for that, and we will be picking a name, or I will be picking a name at the end of the video. We're going to do the tutorial first. This is going to be a short one. Today I have a new product to share, and probably by the end of this video you're going to want to do a lot of online shopping, because you know, most of all of this stuff I got online, and I'm going to leave links to all of the places that I got this stuff. Very awesome and unique hair bows here. We're going to do some light up stuff. You can probably see the little Hello Kitty over there lighting up. All of these bows have light up centerpieces, and I'm going to show you how to construct that and you know, have that. And one thing that's real perfect about this, first of all, it makes a good gift. It's very unusual, and if you're planning Disney trips this summer, or you know, just to any kind of theme park, this is an awesome bow to wear at night. You know, like the Disney bow, you know, here's the Little Mermaid, and the bow we're going to do is the Minnie Mouse. And I actually had a little video clip of that one on Facebook. So definitely going to, you know, something, I think it's really something that you guys are you know, going to be fascinated by. Hopefully I am, though. Anyway, so you know, if you have any questions about where to get certain things, let me know. But I'm going to do my best to explain where I got all of this stuff and leave the links and, you know, all that good stuff. Okay, and it's not very long. It's very simple. It's just a matter of getting all the stuff together. It's a real easy tutorial. We are not actually going to make the bow. I have the bow already put together, because, you know, you can always go back to my former tutorials to learn how to make the bow. Okay, something you definitely will need is the E6000 for this. Highly recommended. I don't think that just hot glue is, you know, going to be good enough. So, you know, some type of industrial glue. E6000 is what I use. Okay, and your glue gun. And you're going to need, like, you know, a little felt piece as well. Okay, and let me just show you first what we have here. And I'm going to kind of make it, you know, dim the lights in just a minute so that you can kind of see how nice these things shine. They're kind of like tap lights, you know. You can, you know, the tapping or the motion or whatever will set them off, and you know, the Hello Kitty's just going crazy over there. And one thing I want to point out is I have 3 different centerpieces here, and all of them have the little lights, you know, and they light up. Okay, the first 2 I have, and you can see it, you know, lighting up even though it's not too dark. This is a My Little Pony, and this is what's called a planter resin, a flatback. It's kind of like a shrinky dink. Okay, and there are lots of Etsy shops, you know, you can get these, but they're flat back. And the one thing you want to make sure, though, when you're ordering these, is that the light is completely covered up by the shrinky dink. So you want to make sure of the sizes whenever you know, order these. Okay, and so this is a you know, My Little Pony. The ribbon, both of these ribbons, the one on top and I believe, I'm almost positive. Anyway, there are lots of places you can get the My Little Pony ribbon, but both of these and the blue jean ribbon, I just love this blue jean ribbon as the backing, comes from my favorite store, Silks and Crafts. Okay, and here's another planter resin, and you can see it's lighting up in the middle. And like I said, I'm going to make it a little darker in a minute, and it shows up really well. And the light, you know, it just goes for a little while and it shuts off, but it's very sensitive. You know, you move it just a little bit. I mean, all night long, you know, I'll have these bows made and I'll pass by, you know, at night or whatever, and they're going off even in the dark when I'm sleeping or whatever. It's kind of cool. Anyway, this is that movie Inside Out, and this is a 3-layer bow. And again, the printed ribbon and the glitter ribbon, the red glitter ribbon, came from Silks and Crafts. And the little resins, I have a couple of Etsy shops that I get those. So I'm going to list that in the descriptions box. One is called Samantha Treasure. Not Samantha's Treasure. There's no possession on that. It's just Samantha Treasure on Etsy. And then another one that sells, you know, the exact same little centerpieces is called the Button Sisters, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. And then our Hello Kitty ribbon, and again, the printed ribbon on top here is from Silks and Crafts. You guys need to check them out. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I spend more money there than anywhere else. The little feltie in the middle, I've actually had this one for a while, so I don't remember exactly which shop I got it from, but it was a shop from Etsy. There are so many Etsy shops that sell the you know, felties, and you can see that the little light is going off constantly. And there are two types of lights. This one has the white lights underneath, and then, you know, the other light has, you know, it's like 3 colors. So in my purpose, you know, in showing you the feltie is to, you know, it shows up underneath the felt piece as well, okay? And, you know, it just makes a cute, cute little centerpiece, you know, even with the feltie, okay? And then the other two don't show up quite as well, but you know, the lights are, you know, a little bit dim, and you know, out in the dark they show up, even, you know, with the bottle cap. Okay, this is a cameo actually, and the light just kind of you know, shows around here, not so much in the middle. Okay, but it still shows real well. Okay, and of course they were all going off a minute ago, and now they don't want to light up. But anyway, I'm going to dim the light a little bit and try to get them to light. Oh, there, that one went off. It all depends. So let me dim this a little bit, try to get it to where it's a little darker. Oh, goodness. Okay, you see the little Hello Kitty lit up, and then I'll just kind of see how cute that is, and it's not even that dark. And then there's the My Little Pony, and then, you know, there's the bottle cap. You can see, you don't really see the lights in the middle, but you can see how it shines around. Okay, so it's still really, yeah, it really lights up well. Okay, so that's what we're going to try to do. See, it's great. Okay, and so I, you know, in the bottle cap or a cameo, finally the My Little Mermaid lit up. Okay, so that's what our tutorial is going to center on. Let's get our light back here. Okay. I don't know. I'm a big fan of the lights, and I know that they're popular orders right now for Disney. You know, people who are going to Disney this summer. This, you know, this makes a perfect bow, especially if you're, you know, doing the nighttime stuff. Okay, or even if you're just out at night, you know, it's awesome. Okay, another good use for the lights, you know, to make wands, and I think we'll do that maybe closer to Halloween time. And okay, where do I get these from? Well, the shop, and again I will leave the link, the shop that I order from is called Glitter Bug Fairy. Okay, and she has, you know, other stuff, headbands, ribbon, vinyl for I guess you know, designs for shirts and that kind of thing. Okay, and this is the light that we're using. You see how it has the three colors in the middle, and then of course, you know, you can do just a white light. And the cost, 85 cents to $1. If you buy them in bulk, it's a little bit cheaper. Okay, I mean, that's, you know, no more than just a regular resin, or, I mean, you know, it's not that much more to add. Okay, and I think it adds so much to it. Okay, now this one is a little different, and I used some of these in some wands that I made. It has a little switch right here. If I can get it to work. There we go. And you can see it's really lighting up. You know, it's a blinking light. Okay, so that's another option. You know, again, you have to hide these in your bow somewhere. Okay. All right, there's that one. This one's a tiny one, and you twist it. Okay, and it blinks just like the one I showed you, but you have to twist it. There's not a switch, but you twist it on and off. Okay. And then the last one is like a tap. You got to tap it, and it lights up for about 10 seconds and then shuts off. Okay, it starts off slow, and then it blinks, and this little light right here must be out, but anyway, it's a whatever you want to call it, like you know, it has a little button that you push, and I think these are used in like t-shirts. You know, you put them underneath a design in a t-shirt, and you know, tap it or whatever, and it lights up, and they're waterproof or whatever, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I read on the information. But anyway, I'm going to leave the link for Glitterbug Fairy. Check her stuff out. And place an order. Awesome little light up stuff. I don't know really. There's one more place that I used to get lights, but these, you know, are much more efficient. Okay. Now, this is our bow. Minnie Mouse. Well, it's actually Minnie and Mickey, and I've already made it. Okay. And we're going to just set that to the side for a minute. And this is the planner resin, flatback resin that I'm going to use. And again, you have to make sure that when you're ordering these, you order, you know, something that's going to cover your light up. Okay, some of the resins are tall and skinny, and you know, this will stick out on the side, and it, you know, it just looks tacky. So, you know, you want to get a round fat one, you know, or whatever. Here's a I was just looking at this Princess Sophia the First. You know, this is a nice big one. Okay. You know, this one may not work though, because it's long and skinny, unless you kind of put it down here. You know, it just depends. Okay, so anyway, enough about that. Now, what I do is I get my E6000, or yeah, make sure I say that right. And I just put it directly on the lighted part. You know, I just put a little bit, spread it around generously, but not to where it's dripping off, if that makes sense. Okay. Alright, put my cap back on for a minute. Okay, and then, you know, you just want to set that resin on top. They're very sensitive. I mean, they, you know, but they, you know, the battery probably outlasts the bow. It's like, I don't know, 300,000 blinks or something like that, you know, whenever I was reading up on it. Okay, and you have to wait, you know, for it to dry. So, what I'm going to do is I've made another one that's dry already, and I'm going to set that to the side and get this one that's already dried. And see, you can see how it's, you know, on the back there's that big battery, you know, and it just kind of sticking on the back there. Okay, awesome. I'm just in love with these little things. And then what I do is I get a little felt piece, and I get my glue gun, and I put a little bit of hot glue on the back and stick my felt piece on. And I was kind of worried about putting hot glue on the back, directly on the back there with that battery, but doesn't seem to be a problem so far. Okay, and so now you can just hot glue the felt piece and stick it in the middle of the bow. If you want to use a little bit of E6000, that's fine too. I generally do that with the cameos. I use both. Alright, fairly generous amount. And then you just stick it in the middle of your bow. Okay. I would recommend waiting until the top part dries before I would stick the back part on, because then it's going to slide off. And then you just, you know, kind of hold it on there until it's secure. And there you go. And that is what you have. I mean, wouldn't this be precious, you know, walking around Disney at night, you know, with the light up in the middle? I think so. And it's going to be something that nobody else is going to have. I mean, unless a bunch of people watch this video and everybody goes out and makes one, but not really going to happen, I don't think. So this is definitely different, you know, something different. And that's, you know, really what I like to do is put up stuff that's different. Okay, so that's it for our tutorial, and tomorrow I actually plan on doing one or two more. I think I'm going to do a couple of flip-flop tutorials with decorating flip-flops, and with summer coming up, I think, you know, that would be a good idea. And we can use our tap lights for kids flip-flops. That's another good use. I mean, you can use the little light up, you know, the little tap lights for a lot of things. I'm so excited. Okay, so to end our tutorial, we'll do our drawing for the free bow. And I have already cut out everybody who signed up. And thank you to everyone who did. And I cut them up yesterday, actually, and folded them all up, and we're going to draw our name here. And I apologize in advance if I mispronounce your name. I noticed, you know, I have quite a few subscribers with very unusual names, and so please don't get upset with me if I say your name wrong. Okay, so let's see. Let's go right in here. And our winner is Paige Peterson. Well, that's not too hard to say. All right, Paige Peterson. Now, if you didn't win, don't be upset, because I think I'm going to do another Facebook giveaway. I'm going to think about it tonight. And one thing I was thinking is that I would love for you guys to post your work on, you know, pictures on my Facebook page, so that, you know, I can see what you've been doing. And what I might do is, you know, if you post your work on my Facebook page, then I'll do a drawing from that, something like that. You know, I'd like to do maybe one of these once every month, or I don't know, every few videos, something like that. So if Paige Peterson, if you could possibly message me your mailing information and on Facebook, or, you know, you can email me, that would be great. Okay, and if Paige doesn't get in touch with me soon, then I'll draw another name. Alright, so hope you guys liked the tutorial. Please give me a thumbs up. I think we're up to 130 something subscribers or something like that. Please spread the word, and let me know. I've already gotten a couple of people who have looked at my pictures on Facebook of the bows that I've posted, and you know, they want me to do some tutorials on some of those. Those are a lot more elaborate bows, and the tutorials would be monster long, but I would really like to, you know, to do some of those as well. So you guys take care, and until tomorrow's tutorial, thanks so much for watching.